Hi everyone, this is Mariella from Binary Option Sheriff. Today we are going to evaluate in this post what are the support and resistance levels, how we can plot them, and how they are going to help us to make a perfect trade setup which will end up in the money and make us some money online trading binary options or Forex. The principles are pretty much the same. In this graph that I have here, we can see that I have plotted situations where we have support and resistance levels already drawn out. What are support and resistance levels for anyone who is new into the trade and doesn't know what they are? You can imagine a support level as being the floor you walk on. Let's hope it doesn't fall out on your feet and then you have a price breakout. Whereas the resistance could be our head roof. The roof, which is contained in any room that we walk in, we can grow as high as the roof, but let's try to save our necks and not go beyond it. This is when we want to trade. Of course, a perfect trade setup can show you positions like we have plotted here, where we can pick a trade at the top of the resistance and take a put trade, and this would have seen us doing very nicely all the way down to the support level. Once the price hits the support level, we can take a call, and then we would have again quite a nice situation where we would be making quite a little bit of money. At this point here, I had been looking at a 1-hour chart. So if I was going to take any trades in this particular situation, I was going to be looking at end of day trades, because since every candlestick is a 1-hour trade, then it means that this is a couple of hours so that we would have time for our trade to develop. You're probably saying it's all well and good when you're looking at historical charts, but we need to look at a situation which is a real life situation. And for this reason, I have now a setup for a 10-minute chart between the euro and US dollar, where we can also plot our lines and check out where our support and resistance levels are. We have quite a nice setup. We might be a little bit late to take the trade because, as you can see, if I am going to be plotting some lines here, if I'm going to be plotting a horizontal line here, that is below our support level, whereas our resistance level is pretty much at the top. If I do a freehand line, I would have a line somewhere at the top here. Let us look at this. Let's plot a freehand line, and we have a freehand line in this position here. This situation where I should be taking a call from the bottom here. Let us wait for the price to retract a little bit, because there is a possibility that the price has shot up too high. Let's have a look at a 5-minute chart and see whether this is still confirming. Yes, this is still confirming what we were seeing previously. This candlestick worries me because I'm afraid that there will be a retraction. However, let us take a very small trade. If I want to take a trade which is quite close in time, our price is shooting up. I wanted to take a call, but this is going really fast for my liking, so let me take a very small trade. I have taken a very small trade just because I would like to see how my price is going to work out. We should also be checking on whether there is any news announcement at the moment. That is very important. I should have done that before. So it is now 3:30. There should not be anything that will impact the euro and the US dollar. At 3:45 there is something, but it is a low impact, and I think that during that time we can still take our trades. So back to having a look, the price seems to be reconfirming its way upwards, and if we go back to our Porter Finance, where we have one open trade, we can have a look and see how our trade is doing. You can see very clearly that our support level is at this point below over here. If we have to draw the line, this becomes very clear that our support level is now at this very point. It can actually be considered to be a bit higher, but if we can see, the shadows of the candlesticks have gone quite a number of times. They have touched this support level, but they have always bounced back. We've had some higher highs than previously, so here we can see that our trend is an uptrend. At the moment we have, although we have volatility, we have the prices going flat up and down, working within perfect resistance and support levels. If I have to plot a freehand line here, this will be our perfect setup for quite a number of trades that we can take. My freehand line. Here we go. So as we can see, we have quite a number of situations here where we could have taken a nice uptrend, a very long one. We have a nice downtrend, we have a nice pull up again, and we have a nice retraction. So in every situation, if we have picked the price up at all these levels, just as we managed to do at this point now, we can be assured of having trades that will end up in the money. Let's have a look and see how our trade is doing. It's just a demonstration trade, and therefore we will not be making huge money on this. However, at the moment we are out by 1 pip because there was a small pullback. We have 4 minutes to go. However, this can very much end up in our favor since the trend is an uptrend and we only have small pullbacks at the moment. Actually, we are already back in the money. Back to our charts, this could be also a situation where we could possibly take a much longer trade, a trade for the next half an hour, where the price will continue. It might go flat for a while, however, it can end up going on an uptrend. So I will take several other trades which will be on a longer time frame, which will help us gain some sufficient money on this support and resistance level. So back to my platform. So we can take this trade, but more importantly, we should be taking a trade a bit further out and take 2 trades. Let's take the first trade which will expire within the next 15 minutes. We are going to go with a high from our evaluation. This time we will do a 50 euro trade, and we shall invest. But more importantly, we will be taking another trade for a longer time frame, and that will be, so we will take a trade that will expire in half an hour. Again, we will go for a high, and this time we will take this for 100 euros. And we shall invest. Okay, let's have a look at our open trades. There is a very good possibility that I will lose the first trade because the price had shot up and I got it really at the wrong end, but the possibility of winning the other ones will be quite high. Let's wait out for this, and we will have a look at different expiries and see how they will be playing out. So subsequent to the first trade I took a couple of other trades based on my analysis of the support and resistance. This is what the situation looks like at the moment. I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades running, and quite a few of them are going to be expiring. Let's have a look at this. Within the next couple of minutes, within the next 4 or 5 minutes, we will see how that will transpire. Some will expire in actually 19 minutes. Those were 2 trades which I took later, always based on the support and resistance level. We can have a look and see how the situation has been looking. It went a little bit sideways. However, as we can see, the support level has never been lower than our plotted line. So we were quite safe when we took other trades based around this area in the upper direction. We'll see as soon as trades expire, just to have reconfirmation of our support and resistance levels. So this is very close to our expiry, and as we can see, the principles of trading on support and resistance level work. We had a few moments. This was the worst particular trade, which will end up in the money, as will all the 4 trades that we took. So these are expiring in the next 10 seconds, 9 seconds. So this is our countdown of our expiries, and as you can see, we are in the money with all of them. So the trades have closed for these 2, and we have a positive payout on both of them. We are fairly comfortable with so we have a payout. We have 3 payouts. This is a fantastic payout rate because we took it on in good time. We have another 15 minutes to close for these 2 trades. The way it stands at the moment, we took the trade when it was really low at 1.13259. At the moment it's standing at 1.3340, but of course we will have to see whether the trend will continue on an uptrend in the next 15 minutes. One quick look at what's happening on the chart. This is exactly what has happened from the time that we took the trade, which was this baseline here, and we could see this beautiful uptrend going up, which has made and resulted in our trades being all positive and making money from them. Back in a few minutes, and we will see how our last 2 trades are performing. Here we are looking back at our charts. Let's see how our 2 last open positions are looking. We are still in the money with 1 minute to go. We did pick a very good position when we took our trades. As you can see, we took 1 trade when the rate was at 0.59 and the other one was at 0.78. At the moment we are looking at a 0.0911 playing up. It's just 51 seconds to go, but we are far into the money situation because the positions we took were very comfortable. If we look at our charts, we took our positions at more or less this baseline. So let me just go back to plotting that. We took our positions at around this this situation, and therefore this has helped us a lot to be able to position our trades in a very good way. Let's go back and look at our positions as they expire within the next couple of seconds. As you can see, we're just a few seconds in. Both trades have been won. They are closed with a payout of 181, so 81% and 77%. The difference in the payout is only because we took them at different time during the session of trading. So here we are looking at our trading history for the past couple of trades. We are now enjoying a balance of 6161, which is substantially higher than when we started, but I wasn't counting. I will make the calculation, but let's have a look at our trades. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trades. The only trade which was actually lost was the very first trade, because we took that a little bit too early. This was totally reversed, which really supported our analogy on how to use support and resistance level, and then we were in the money with all the other trades. So this is quite an important bit of fundamental analysis when you are trading both binary options as well as Forex. Support and resistance levels are very strong indicators. They can be used in conjunction with other indicators. They are very important to be used together with Bollinger Bands as well as with the Fibonacci retracement levels. They are all very good to show us and give us the perfect setup for us to be able to trade and make money using binary options or Forex. Please subscribe to our blog. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you've learned something from it, and it also is a very transparent way of using technical and fundamental analysis for our daily trading. Thank you. Goodbye.